you will one day, realize that as you're retaining and going through, these, you know, as time goes on, you will realize that there's a sense of peace as you're healing. Whether you choose to like believe it or not, day by day you're healing, even though you don't see it. For the ones that have just started, even though you don't see it day by day, you know, you're healing. Some of you guys, it may take months, it may take years, it may take even weeks. You may have, you know what I'm saying? I notice a huge shift and change in healing as far as like the healing process, probably already in like 2 months, 2 or 3 months, because it's just, you're ridiculing a vice that pretty much was determining your future. So, and actions speak louder than words. That vice, there was actions involved. It wasn't just a word. You know what I'm saying? You were proving it more with your actions by getting on the hub, playing, using your hand, or, out there fornicating with somebody who isn't your wife. So from there, and not just, I'm pretty sure with not just one girl, multiple girls, multiple women. So, with some of you guys that had that vice, so they say the first step in a progressive, process is healing, and which is very true. I feel that, yeah, in the first step to a progressive process or a progression leading to a process is healing. You know what I'm saying? And that's so true because it makes the process a lot quicker, a lot faster once your mind is healed. From all those dirty images, from all those times you were, getting off, beating off, there were times where I was doing it 4 or 5 times a day, 2 or 3 times, you know what I mean? Just to go to bed, I would just have this vice. Just, I had to see it and just rub it out, you know what I mean? Hate to sound explicit for you guys, but that's the reality, I wouldn't go outside, I would get all nervous and filled with anxiety when I'd go out for, a social, like going out for a social walk. The only thing I wanted to do was go home, be in a secluded area, as far as like my room, and get on my phone and just, when no one's watching, and do the dirty deed. Kind of a messed up way to live, if you ask me, honestly. So, you're healed from all of that once you get on once you get on SR, and man, you heal even more once you start following Christ. I mean, that's one thing I've noticed when I not just got on SR, but just fully committed myself to Christ as far as following the 10 Commandments, not just not giving into, not just not fornicating before marriage and not committing adultery, but actually doing all the commandments, not having any gods before the Most High, not using his name in vain, not using grave images, remember the Sabbath day, keeping it holy, well, I try my best to keep every day holy, you know what I mean? Obeying my mother and my father, not committing murder, those kind of things, you know what I'm saying? And then also, fasting, praying, things like that, things of that nature, you know what I mean? And when I realize I've healed even more, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm not giving into the wickedness that society portrays and plants on the innocent. I'm one of those that are resisting, like that song by Foo Fighters, The Pretender. I'm not a pretender, so, not giving into the ways of society. As it says in scripture, anything of this world is wicked. And I'm not giving into what society tells me what's normal. These doctors tell you that beating off is normal. These, even people in the Christian community, once saved, always saved. Like, just do whatever you want, live a lukewarm lifestyle. Yeah, okay, whatever, man. But anyhow, guys, yeah, that's part of the healing process, is the fact that not you're not, you know, you're no longer letting that vice take control of your life, so you're healing. It amazes me how much damage over the years you were doing to yourself, but how easily less time you get on this SR journey and you heal, even like in less time you heal more. You know what I'm saying? Let's say you were fapping for 10 years and you get on Nofap semen retention for like 6 months, man. You've healed from all those 10 years. You know what I'm saying? Like from those 10 years of doing damage just in 6 months. Now imagine how much, let's say you were fapping more for like 20 years or 30 years. Let's say, you get on SR even longer and you just, you healed even more. You knock out some extra years of doing damage to yourself. You know what I'm saying? The further you can get, so that's why, you know, also maybe you guys need to heal before. I know some of you guys are, following Christ and getting a little impatient, getting on this SR journey and asking the Lord for for a wife, and you're getting a little patient, guys. But guys, you guys got to understand it's a healing process as well. You guys done so much damage to yourselves, so you guys really need to heal. You know what I'm saying? You guys really need to take the time to really, really heal. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm on this journey with you guys. As far as like healing, I'm on this journey with you guys. So just keep in mind that, it takes time. Maybe the Lord, it's best that the Lord wants us to, for us to take longer for us to heal. You know what I'm saying? Because maybe your wife is on the same journey. He's going to bring you someone that's equally yoked, and you want her to be completely healed. Maybe she had this vice on her. You know what I'm saying? No one's perfect. You know what I'm saying? And she needs time to heal. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, guys need to take the time to heal. You know what I'm saying? And, just let nature do its work. You know what I'm saying? Let God do his work. Just relax. Don't force it. Don't push it. You know what I'm saying? Just relax and just go with the flow. That's what you got to do. As far as any kind of healing process, you got to go with the flow. Okay. You're already on the road to healing, knowing that you had let's say a sex addiction or a fapping addiction, or even both, the lust. Like the fact that you're able to cut off your lustful desires and not give in to your lustful desires, that's the first step to healing. Okay. When a drug addict wants to get clean, what's the first thing he does? He admits he has an addiction. So you did have an addiction to your lust and just a slave to your lust, and you're getting on this SR journey and this Nofap journey to not be a slave to your lust. You're already on the first step to the healing process. You know what I'm saying? To the progressive process. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's pretty much what I wanted to let y'all know as far as like the healing process. Again, it takes time. Some of you guys may take a little longer. I don't know. But yeah, just give it time, guys, and let God do God, and just be still. It says on Exodus 14:14, Lord will fight for you. All you need to do is be still. All right. Peace. Love y'all.